There is, of course, the very real possibility he was both shot and hanged. Maybe they just shot him while they hanged him. But the, I don't know, the ligature mark should be different, no? To put him out of his misery? It's possible, but it does not explain all the other dubious things here. Lack of a struggle primarily. It may be intellectually sloppy, but I prefer one theory at a time. And this just smacks of treatment to me. Who would do this? That's for us to find out. But this, it will make finding them just a little easier. Why would anyone do this? To hide something. The real killer? The real motivation? What really happened here? I think I need to go wash myself. That's an actual task. Oh, you really do. I'm glad to hear you say that. Your room in the dwelling should come in with a bathroom. Make sure to make use of it in the evening. Maybe the bullet holds more answers, huh? Yes, we should take a closer look at it. I'm certain it has more to tell us. This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it. It was probably our service gun. What happens next? We bag the corpse and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can transport him to processing myself, but I will be gone for the rest of the day. You'll be gone? What the hell should I do without you? Work on the case? Tend to personal matters? Try not to do anything too dangerous? An officer needs backup in a neighborhood like this. I'll leave that choice to you. And one more thing. Great work, detective. The word lingers in the air of the yard. Far away dogs are barking. Further yet, the sound of motor traffic. Detective. Wow, tutorial is still there. So we didn't actually leave the tutorial yet, huh? After 25 hours of playing. After you bag the corpse, Kimmy will leave the party until tomorrow morning. You can do side tasks and even the main case, but it might be more difficult. Plan his exit accordingly. Okay. Okay. This sucks. Because we need Kimmy to go to bed so that we can try and steal this guy's shoes. But then we have to wait a whole... Yeah, but I think it doesn't matter. I don't know what we're gonna get from processing, but not much, I feel like. I think we're gonna send him to bed now. And we're gonna go back, try to steal the boots. And... You know, we will inspect the bullet. And then we too must go to bed, I guess. And we'll send Kimmy down to processing tomorrow. Tomorrow, like afternoon, we can go send him away. And then we can do some stuff on our own. Bullet. Fractured bullet. The bullet is safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. Kimmy has filled out the label on the bag with the item number, case number, and date and location the bullet was found. Location? Ice Bear Fridge. Beside his orderly handwriting, the bullet looks especially sad. like a tiny, shriveled head of cauliflower. What do I do with you, bullet? What? I said, what do I do with you, bullet? Well, if I was the bullet, which I'm not, I would say find the weapon that shot me. Good idea. Find the murder weapon. If we find who owns it, we will have likely found the one who used it, possibly to kill our victim. In conclusion, the more we know about this bullet of yours, the better. Feel it out. The squashed bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket has split open. It feels cold even through the bag. You wouldn't ordinarily have cause to handle jacketed bullets. The citizens' militia uses cast bullets only. Little pebbles of metal loaded from the muzzle, usually in a cartridge. Hold on. Did he just tell me that it's not a bullet that we use in the citizens' militia? I think that's what he tried to say, right? Inspect the bullet closer. The jacket of the bullet is made of yellowish metal. It has blossomed out to reveal a dark gray core. The base of the bullet is close to 5 millimeters in diameter. Look at the jacket. You can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines, linear. It feels standard. And the core? It's quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound. What can you say about the bullet so far? Well, it's a jacketed bullet close to 5 millimeters in diameter. A jacketed bullet, okay. It would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle, not from a muzzle loader like those typically found on the streets of Martinez. Highly unusual. The people of Revachol haven't carried breech-loading weapons like this for nearly half a century. Even the RCM uses ordinary unjacketed conical bullets. This is strange, very strange. I like this, officer. Strange means unique. Unique means incriminating. We need to find the gun that shot it. Maybe we already do? I have an antique gun. Something tells you there won't be anytime soon. This will have to be one of those epic tasks that are open for quite a while. Of course. Yeah. Because we don't have any other tasks just like that, right? Every fucking task is like that. Oh man. Although, Jesus Christ. We could actually do this. 83%. You have a similar rifle on hand, see? I told you it would come in handy. Haha! A rifle, Revolutionary period. Your bullet looks to be an old 4.46 millimeter from the surplus left over from the turn of the century. Probably an antique or a retrofitted antique. Make? The .445 caliber was widely used with the Bell Margrave rifle, a Revacholian manufacturer. The BM dominated the battlefields of the Insulindian theater of the anti-centennial revolution 50 years ago. Incidentally, you have just such a rifle with you. The dusty old thing you found hidden in the basement below the commercial area. It's unusable, sadly. If it were, the bullet would probably fit the chamber. Is anyone still making these rifles, huh? No. But Zieleger, a major firearm manufacturer, ended up with a surplus after the war. So there are still a lot of these old military rifles floating around, usually broken though. The quality was appalling. So who uses these rifles these days? Antique enthusiasts, guerrilla fighters in distant countries, a few lucky jamrock bangers. You're looking for the same thing you found in that hidden weapons cache, only in working order. What are you thinking, Bullet? I think I know where this came from. And the shot probably came from a Bell Margrave rifle. An antique, that makes sense. There can't be many breech-loading rifles floating around in Martinez, or anywhere in Revachol, really. Why not? Sure, there's some arms trafficking, but the laws prohibiting the use of breech loaders were inherited from the monarchy. But the laws prohibiting the use of breech loaders we inherited from the monarchy have been effective from what I've seen. Some new RCM recruits get impatient with their muzzle loaders once they've trained with military-grade weapons, but they realize it's worth it in the end. Prohibiting peacetime law enforcement to front-loaded rifles is a policy enforced by the Moralist International in all the nations of the Real Belt. Okay. Makes you consider every shot, huh? I like it. Imagine if everyone, cops, citizens, had access to firearms that could shoot multiple rounds without pausing to reload. After the first shot, the second, the third, and so on. Come much easier. But back to the investigation. Seems like we're looking for an antiques enthusiast. Doesn't seem that likely, but we'll check out all the possible leads. Next step, finding the gun. Whoa, why is that not that likely? Hold on there. Hold on there. Could the victim have mixed up with some foreign guerrilla fighters? Probably not. A well-armed jamrock? Nope. Something mysterious is afoot here. We'll know when we find the gun. Okay, there's nothing else here. The Bullet has nothing more to say. Alright. Wash off the death smell. That's it. Let's send Kimmy to bed. And then we'll try and steal those boots. And then we gotta go to bed as well. It's late. Good night, Officer Kim. See you in the morning. Anything new happening here? Nope. We can, or we should, however, wash. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, we need to do this in the bathtub, huh? Alright. This is not the cleanest bathtub in the world, but it's cleaner than you are right now. Ah, that soap scum smell. It smells like life, at least compared to you. Run yourself a bath. The bathtub slowly fills with water. The water beckons. Undress, close your eyes, and submerge. The water is only lukewarm, but still comforting. Like amniotic fluid. A few beer cans are bobbing up and down along your flanks like sad duckies. Okay, that's funny. You feel nice and lonely and are so tired. Let's just leave the beer cans in. The cans continue to bob as you do your thoughts, aimlessly plashing up against the sides of the tub. Let's imagine something. You see the corpse, you can still smell the cadaver on you. It's going to take more than one bath to get rid of that stench. Then, houses along a narrow street. A video rental. Yeah, we talked to that guy. Oh, we healed. Okay. Jesus, I thought we lost health. Your fingers grow pale and are covered with tiny whorls as the water cools. I guess now it is time to get out. The waterline recedes as you stand. You are cold now. Your clothes stick to your still moist skin. Alright. How about our mirror? We can't do any of that. Come on. Alright. Let the mirror be. Let's go steal those armored boots. Yeah. There we go. Loading screen after loading screen. Come on, get the body. Get to the body. Now let's rip off his goddamn boots. Try to remove the dead man's boots. The body is reluctant to let go of the boots, as though they were its last bit of dignity. Whatever you're planning to do, you need to do it before you catch pneumonia in the cold draft coming from deep inside the fridge. Yeah, we don't wanna get that. Let's pull on the right boot. It's not completely useless. You're able to reveal a little more of the putrid polymer sock beneath the boot. Pull on the left one. It feels like the leg is gonna come off along with the boot, but you're able to get the boot to move a centimeter or two. Adjust his seating position first. He's too heavy to move by yourself. Okay, shit. Then let's try and twist the boots off one by one. And it actually worked. This is the right method. It takes some time, but eventually the boots come off, with nasty slices of polymer sock stuck to even bigger pieces of skin and rotting flesh. Huh. I guess we're not gonna wear those boots then, huh? Take stock of the damage. Not good. Let's pin this on the bear. The ice bear tore up his legs with its claws. As for the boots, you can't possibly do anything with them until you have cleaned and disinfected them thoroughly. Yes, these absolutely need to be washed before. The stink is incredible. Didn't the Whirlin have a kitchen? You want me to wash them in the kitchen? Alright. I thought about washing them in my room. But sure, let's bring them to the Whirlin. We can actually interact with these things. That's interesting. These boots were probably left on the corpse because they were impossible to pull off while it was hanging. They're not exactly pleasant to look at right now, much less to smell. Hopefully soon you'll know more about them. Will I ever be able to wear them? The size seems about right. Once you get the foul-smelling flesh gunk out. Ha 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 ha. We can't wear those armored boots. Isn't there a saying about walking in another man's shoes? You've seen too much to be that naive. Even if you don't remember it, you'll know what it was like to be him. Alright, put the shoes away. We did complete this mission. No, not yet, not yet. Alright. We will soon, huh? Let's wash him. I think we still have access to the kitchen, right? Even though it's like 1 AM now. Come on, come on. There we go. There's the kitchen. Where do we wash them? Here? Here? Oh! We're gonna throw them in boiling water. Industrial stove. This industrial gas-powered stove has been used to prepare food for many hungry hostel guests. There are several pots and pans on hand. Getting the corpse residue out of these boots is gonna require patience, and also a huge pot full of boiling water, soap, and white vinegar. We don't have any of that. Check out the cookware. A commercial pot draws your attention. It is very large, gigantic even. It could be used to make enough stew to feed an entire city. Or boil a putrid pair of death boots. Yeah, so we have the pot. What about the cleaning supplies? There's a variety of soaps and bleaches in the cabinet to the left of the stove. There's also a bottle of white vinegar in the cabinet next to the fridge. This is gonna take the hard stuff too. Use as much as you can. It's bad with those boots. Don't be stingy now. Alright, the boots are really disgusting. Pour some dish soap and the bottle of white vinegar into the pot. Alright, now chef, light up the stove and boil them. Add water and the boots to the pot. Bring it to a nice boil. The strong smell of vinegar forces you to step away from the pot. The water slowly comes to a boil. Wait. Strips of polymer fabric and human tissue separate from the lining of the boots. They float to the bubbling surface. Beautiful, huh? A 2-course dinner of rotting flesh and hardened ceramic. Wait some more. The boots look cleaner and cleaner. Those bits of human flesh are beginning to look cooked. You can smell it too. Just like beef stew. A little more, and that's it, chef. The boots are as clean as they're gonna get. Steam dense with the smell of strange meat disappears into the vent above the stove. Dump the sock and flesh stew and examine your new boots. And tomorrow morning, we're gonna get our breakfast and our lunch and our dinner straight out of this pot, right? Awesome. Let's examine the boots, a pair of real beauties. The boots are shiny, hot, and reek of vinegar. Just perfect. And it is now a clothing item that will give us +2 authority, but -1 composure. Composure. Keeping our poker face. Okay. What does it look like when we wear them? Oh, this looks horrible. Absolutely terrible. But okay. The best we got so far. Yeah, best we got. I wonder what Kimmy is gonna say tomorrow when he sees us wearing these shoes. You look down at the white ceramic sabatons hugging your arches and calves, surprised at how well they fit. Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions. I will be responsible with this. This is just to protect me from harm, not to show off. Decked out in future armor like a cop ought to be. The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and light, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you. Yo, Link, how you doing, man? Nice of you to stop by. You want some pancakes? Yeah, since I'm in the kitchen here. You want me to use the same kitchen tools that I've just been using? Better not, huh? Better not. We do want the full suit though, this could be nice. This gear could line my pockets with cash. I could probably sell it to some other cops. Yo, we could maybe pawn this and get a lot of money. This is the long sought after enemy technology. I can't just enjoy it. I must study it. No. I want the full suit. It may be a while before you have all the pieces. In the meantime, you should analyze the armor, figure out its vulnerabilities. Vulnerabilities, huh? Oh, we gained a thought. Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it, observe its properties, see if there's a weakness in the design. So we should get shot, huh? For the day, you have to fight someone covered in the same material. Oh, actually we don't want to do that. We don't want to fight someone who is wearing this. We will lose that fight. Link, are you doing some defragmentation on your computer? 45%? It's gonna take a while, huh? Until you get there. That always takes a really long time. I haven't done that for a really long time though, to be honest. I used to do that before I had my SSDs. So what's this thought we got here? The Fairweather T500. It really hurts to punch this armor. A sword wouldn't leave even a scratch. A bullet would bounce right off. Still, there must be some flaw in it that would allow you to stand your ground against this dangerous enemy technology. You just have to figure out what it is, possibly by beating yourself while wearing it. Shooting yourself? Let's see. Yeah. It's easier beating myself and shooting myself than finding someone else who is wearing this armor and let him do that to me. Right? That is maybe the easier way to do it. Are you doing this for a 1 terabyte hard drive? Okay. Yeah, I'm guessing that's gonna take a while then. I think my hard disks were always a little smaller. I haven't done it for quite a few years. Well, I think it is time for us to go to bed here. Right, it's almost 1 AM. I don't think we can do anything anymore today. We're still no closer to recovering our badge.